lecture line number 6, the natural hinge. Now the entry that we're going to use to get into the natural hinge will be from a reverse corte into the natural hinge, and we will exit with the end of the reverse corte. So we'd now like to demonstrate that for you to music. And now for the man's foot positions. Gentlemen, we have just finished our reverse corte, which would have been back right, left foot closes to right foot, and now we lower. So from here, this is the natural hinge. We have back left, back right, swiveling to a sideward position, pointing my left foot. From this position, I'll transfer weight back to my left foot, rising up, right foot closes to left foot, and I lower. And now for your footwork. So we have just finished our reverse corte. We have, starting on the left foot for your natural hinge, toe heel, pointing the toe of the left foot. Now we transfer back to the left foot, toe heel, up on the toe, and now lower toe heel of right foot. Now, for this technique, what I'd like to go over, gentlemen, again, we want to leave the lady in connection with our center as long as possible. So I'm going to change angle for this position. So as I step back left, back right, I'm turning slightly to my right, but again, I'm focusing on keeping my center towards the lady. If you rotate too early, by the time you get to your hinge, she's going to swing well past the connection that we want to achieve through our right leg and hip. So from here, as I step back on my left foot, now back right, I'm keeping the lady connected to my center. As I travel to my right foot, it will then swivel diagonally to my right. Now, in this position, I'm going to think again, legs and hips, base, body, and then head. So from here, as I transfer weight to my right foot, my hips are going to start to change angle as my foot swivels into position. I'm going to feel that as that positions the lady back into her back step, I'm going to get a connection on the inside of my right knee and thigh. So from here, you're going to see that my hips are changing, my body stretches through a diagonal, and then of course my head, again, will match the angle of my spine, okay, which produces a left sway. Then from here, I use that as a lever that transfers me back to my left foot, and then of course I change back to the right. And now we'll have Heather go over the lady's part.
Now the lady's foot position for this figure. So, as Victor has said, we're going to dance the corte first, left foot forward, right foot swivels, left foot closes to right foot. Now, to go into the natural hinge, the foot positions will be right foot forward swiveling, right foot back, left foot points without weight. Now from here, left foot forward, right foot swivels, left foot closes to right foot. And now the footwork. We have heel toe, toe heel, swiveling, toe heel of right foot, pointing outside edge of left foot, heel toe, toe, toe heel. And now the technique for this figure. When moving into the natural hinge, what I'm going to do is, as I'm stepping forward, I'm going to have a focus of keeping the man's body in front of me. But because this is the opposite direction of what we've been doing earlier, I'm going to feel that my head is going to travel past the man. So my focus is going to be one of really taking the head to the left foot as the foot swivels. And now from this position, the right foot is placed behind the body. And now, as Victor now will give me the lead to shape once I'm on that foot, then my head will open to the right for the actual hinge position. So you can see my head is going to feel like it's on the outside of the circle, following my left arm for as long as possible, and as the left foot is then lowered, the right foot crosses loosely behind the left leg. It's a little bit wider than the actual other hinge we just danced. The leg action is much, much wider. So I'd like to invite Victor back, and I'm going to still continue with my technique with him so you can see how I'm applying this. So from this position I step forward again, taking my head to that foot, swiveling, crossing behind, and then producing the shape. The reason why I invited Victor back this early was to show you that where I'm actually placed on the inside of the man's thigh. It's very, very important as I'm lowering that the lady can have an awareness of sitting on the inside of the leg, not dropping the hips, but keeping the hips up, keeping this joint relaxed, the center picked up. And now from here, when he shapes this, my elbows belong to him. I produce a shape and an arc to the right, continuing back into the corte position.
Now, what I would like to now stress is our change of body position. Now, our normal body position is going to be in closed position, right front to right front. Now, what will happen as the lady transitions from an outside partner position into our natural hinge is that we are going to change from her right front to right front to right front to her left front. So from this position, as you can see, she's stepping outside partner, right front to right front. Now, as we revolve, she is now changing back inside my right leg and hip, which is unusual because most of our positions, her left leg is on the outside of my right leg. So we want to make you understand that there is a change of body position as far as connection of body, her left front to my right front, and she is now inside my right leg as opposed to outside my right leg. Now, from this position, as we recover and we rotate back, her right front revolves back to mine, and now we are in our basic position again. So that's the first major difference in terms of location of where we're actually changing in this natural hinge. Now, gentlemen, from this position, again, what I want you to focus on is, again, keeping the center towards the lady as long as possible, because if you rotate too quickly, you'll throw her around the corner. And now from a different angle, again, as I step back on my left foot, I'm going to keep my center towards the lady as long as possible, and then I rotate through my legs and hips, stretching through my right side through that diagonal. Now, let's take it from a different angle. And again, what I want you to focus on, gentlemen, from this natural hinge is as I change weight, again, you're thinking base, stretch of the body through that right side, and then head. Always focus, again, on the head being the same angle as your spine. Try it one more time. Base, body, and head. Now from here, I rotate through my right leg and hip with that connection that we've talked about. I transfer weight to my left side, change weight to the right, and we exit. Now, as you can see that we have danced this from a reverse corte action, say in our waltz. Now if we were dancing tango, what we could do is we can sharpen the action. We could have quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, and then go off with a tango walk. Again, you can see, again, it would be base, body, and head. Again, making the action a little bit sharper. Maybe the extension will not be as great because of the speed factor. Again, if we have foxtrot, we have slows and quicks. We can have quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick. And that is the natural hinge.